It was Mark Poulton that packaged it. Mark is fired. Tell Mark I'm mad.
Yeah, this is primetime Poulton. Keep it entertaining. You already know. Outworking everybody and he don't ever quit. Talking about plenty comics like Graveyard Shift, Sea Dogs, Fighting Whoop, U.S. Assassin. Doing just what he loves. This is his passion. Bring more value to your dollar. No, I'm not fronting. That's how just a writer became a moral compass. This is primetime Poulton. This is primetime Poulton. Let's go.
Behold the King of Kings. On your knees, dog. All hail. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Grinned red as he walked from the place where the traitor lost both his name and his face. Through the halls and the corridors, stinking in blood, he tasted his grin, and it tasted good. The King took his head, left him broken and dead. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Left none living, unable to tell. The King took their heads and he sent them to hell. Their screams echo loud in the place of their death. Ripped open they die with their final breath. They hail the King of Kings. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Into the dirt. His will be done. Now feel your fear. There can be only one. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down to the Bow down. Bow down to the King. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. The King is here. Now feel your fear. The King of Kings. All hail the King. On your knees for the King. The King of Kings. There is only one.
Just another boring day where nothing changes. Everything was normal till you came running.
What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Moral Compass, the Fulfillment King, comic book writer, Mark Poulton, and this is the Haunted Pizza Horror Movie Club, episode 123. Today we're talking 13 Ghosts. I've been given strict orders, keep this show short, about 45 minutes long, so we're already 10 minutes in. Joining me, my co-host, let's bring him on.
Dexter Weeks, the secret weapon in the game, with a pencil in his hand, he's carving out his name. Hawaiian Heat, the bad man with the ink, drawing worlds where heroes clash and villains sink. Haunted Pieces Pride, he's the one we need, making magic on the page, planting every seed. Batman with the...
Let's welcome Dexter Weeks to the show.
What's
up,
is
Dex?
up? Happy Super Bowl Sunday.
You got any plans today, Dex?
No, honestly, man, it's like, you know me, I don't care about football anymore. I'm excited for Olympic hockey. So
there you go.
Watching Olympic hockey, the Olympics.
No, we have some people coming over. So I was told end the show at 5:45.
So no shilling today. Would you go right into the movie?
Maybe a little shilling. There's always a little time for shilling.
Absolutely.
But no diatribes, no going off on tangents. Unfortunately, Mark Yoon under the weather.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of our tangents come from Mark anyway, so it's probably
true. That's for sure, man.
But unfortunately, no Enrico either today. Enrico, I guess he caught whatever Mark has, so he's out. But he sent a replacement. Let's bring him on. He'll explain who he is.
In the shadows where the secrets dwell, Enrico paints with strokes that cast a spell. His brushes whisper tales of dark delight. In haunted echoes he ignites the night. Master of illusion.
So we're talking 13 ghosts today. Let's welcome Keith, the 14th ghost, to the show. Keith!
Hey,
What's up, man?
hey, well, thanks for having me on today.
Is that the sequel, 14 Ghosts?
Yeah, well, I had the contract in my hands as the 14th ghost, but then the producers, they intervened and they were kind of like, 13 is more on brand, it's a better number, and I was the 14th ghost on the 13 ghost roster, and that's like Hollywood, man. I got cut.
You don't have to tell me and Dex. We know all about it.
Yes.
Famously, I was cut from Unbreakable, as was Dex.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Hollywood, am I right, Keith?
Oh.
That's an M. Night Shyamalan film, right?
Don't get me started with that.
I was supposed to be in that one too. The one with the kid.
Oh, yeah. You see, he was supposed to see you, right?
Yeah. He sees dead people, and I'm a dead people.
Yeah.
And it's just like hard to get cast anymore in anything, I guess. But
Sign of the times, man.
Yeah, 13 Ghosts. I mean, it's a good movie and everything. They just want, my specialty is kind of like lingering.
Gotcha.
I just kind of linger, like in kitchens and. Bathrooms, and they were just kind of like, we're gonna go with the arrow-headed kid, and I'm like, come on.
Well, speaking of lingering, I know who's been lingering in this chat from the very beginning. Let's bring him on. Talking Ice Pick Mark Penguin in the chat from the beginning.
Oh, hey, Penguin. Hey.
Throwing up that pizza slice.
Yeah.
Throwing up 13 ghosts. That's low-key clever comment.
Yeah, man. Did anyone count
Nice.
them? Is it really 13?
Let's see. 1,
Hey,
2,
count 'em all.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep.
All right.
13 of them.
I took his word for it. So
What about 14?
Yeah,
What
you
about
got to
14?
retweet it. You got to
Man,
repost.
you forgot Keith.
Can't forget Keith, man.
Yeah. I even beat out another friend of the show. It was, what's his name? Pumpkin Fred.
Oh, you guys were
Fred was up for one of the ghosts, and he got really close, and but I won out, and they said he said it was a little too whimsical for the film there, but then of course I was too boring, so I don't know what Whatever.
Dex.
Whatever you want, Matthew Lillard. That's okay with me.
True.
Dex, could you imagine recasting this movie with Keith, Pumpkin Fred, Lil Body?
It writes itself, man. I'm telling you.
And
Jiffy Bells?
Botox. Was that the guy from the
replace
one
the
show?
Angry Princess with
Botox
Jiffy.
and Forgettable. Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to talk all about 13 Ghosts in a moment. Let's continue saying hello to the chat. Mark Penguin says, a family inherits a modern glass mansion that is actually a complex machine designed to trap ghosts. They become trapped inside with 12 dangerous spirits.
Yeah.
And must find a way to escape before the house's evil purpose is fulfilled. We got John Eppel in the chat. He says, who's ready for some haunted pizza? We are.
J.E. in the house.
Yeah, we got the sauce, baby.
Yep. Amanda B, she's making pizza and wings. That's what we're having tonight. Pizza and wings. Nice.
I would love some wings. Maybe I should order myself some wings.
Yeah. Penguin, what was this? He's dead? I don't know.
What is that?
These millennials like Mark Penguin. What does do your emojis mean? I know what this one means though. That could only mean the Froggy Fresh song.
Oh heck yeah.
Yeah. Hawaiian Heat's getting some love.
Yeah.
Man in the chat. What's up, Mike? Fulfillment King in the house. What's up, Mike?
Eminem.
John Apple says, yay, sports ball.
I think J.E. is a big hockey fan too. So
Penguin says, I will be going to sleep before the game even starts. Wow.
I feel you, brother. I feel
the
you.
Ninja Genko in the house. What's up?
What up?
And Mike is making some deep dish pizza tonight. Man, it's a haunted pizza kind of night.
Yeah, that's hardcore, man.
Now, I'm going to keep the shilling to a minimal, guys. I just want to say Shadow Century, which we talked about last week, it passed $10,000 in 1 week on Ripasend. Thank you so much to everyone who bought a copy. Campaign goes until March 13th, Friday the 13th. Lucky day for me. So, keep it going. If you haven't gotten a copy yet, there's plenty of time. And if you have, just keep sharing out the link. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Mike says toy art is in Dropbox, by the way. Thank you so much. Mike working on a little something secret for me that I just talked about. But what's new with you guys? Dex, what have you been up to?
Just trying to hang in there. For all you non-Jerseyan fans out there, it's freezing here. We got about 10 inches of snow last week, and it's still here. None of it's gone away. I mean, it's been a little bit of a pain, but
No, I mean, I spend a lot of my work days outside, so I've been hating the weather. I keep checking the forecast. I saw Thursday is going to be in the 40s, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, that's high for us.
Yeah.
With the wind chill and everything, it's like -10 below zero or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Keith? How's that cold treat you? I bet it runs right through you.
Yeah. Hey, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm cool with it. I just whisper with the wind and all that stuff. But still with a little bit of haunting and lingering in some drafty bathrooms. I got this one. Person really good. Just sitting there, and the wind blew the door open, and then they were going to the bathroom, and then there's me. And I'm just like,
lingering. Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? I never know what to say when I'm like there. So that's why I just kind of hey. Yeah, they get scared, they run away with their pants down.
Yeah. So let's just dive into the movie 13 Ghosts. This was picked by Mark Yoon. Unfortunately, can't make it. This was what, 2001 movie? Dex, I feel like you and I saw this in the theater together.
I believe we did. Was it 2001? Holy cow!
I think so. Something like that.
Yeah. Well,
this was from Dark Castle, and at the time, I feel like Dark Castle was sort of like the Blumhouse of their time, like doing all these cool horror films.
Right.
And
didn't they do Ghost Ship?
Yeah, I was gonna say Ghost Ship. I want to say they did like the House of Wax.
The remake.
A lot
Paris
of remakes.
Hilton.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
But this one had an all-star cast. We have F. Murray Abraham, Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, F. Murray.
Yeah, what did Murray do, man?
F. Murray Abraham.
What did Murray do?
Rod Digga is in it.
Yeah.
Shannon Elizabeth. Just a great cast. Very, very early 2000s cast.
Yeah.
Penguin says, that's when I work at a movie theater and got to see all these movies for free with my friend.
Was that 2001?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Rock on, man.
That's
Could you imagine Penguin taking your ticket and ripping it in half and
They don't even do that anymore. Well, maybe back then, but
walking around with a flashlight?
yeah.
I can see him breaking up a couple making out in the theater. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you two, knock it off.
Him yelling at me and Dex trying to sneak into a theater to get a double feature.
Get out of here, you crazy kids.
Dex, they closed our theater that we used to do the double features at.
Yeah. Well, me and Mark we had it down. I know you don't want tangents, but we had it down to a kid.
Yeah.
Like we knew exactly what time the movie was going to be over, so we can hit the other film. And me and Mark would just, check out a bunch of movies. That's all. Like the old days, man.
There was no assigned seats back then.
Nah, no assigned seats. Just
Is that one of your old haunts?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Angry,
the Regal, which just closed.
Yeah. It was one angry manager. That's all. He came in, looked at me and Mark, and I think
we got a little too greedy.
Yeah, I think so.
We took your wife with us, and it was like too many people to sneak in.
But meanwhile, there was nobody in the theater. It was a completely empty. I mean, like, what's the difference? You know what I mean? But that was back in our whippersnapper days, man.
Penguin says 98 to 2005.
Oh, rock on, man.
Penguin, do you have any horror stories working at a movie theater? Any fights you had to break up? People like me and Dex sneaking in?
I told you that time. Well, here we go with tangents. But I told you that time I went to see Halloween, one of those Halloween movies, and a big riot broke out. Somebody had a smoke bomb, and everybody was rushing out of the theater. It was bad.
Man, I saw a movie with I saw Mallrats with my brother right after he became a state trooper, and of course, like the people behind us got into a fight, and my brother had to I think he arrested someone.
Yeah. Yeah, the good old days, man.
Yeah,
that's why I go to movies early. I never go to a late show, never an 8 o'clock show. That's out of my it's out of my league there. So
Penguin, I jump kicked the door in a teen's face when he was trying to sneak in.
Whoa.
Maybe it was Keith, 14th Ghost, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it wasn't me. You wouldn't see me coming, man. You don't see me until it's too late,
Right.
Penguin says we were going to be closed in 2 weeks, so I didn't care about losing my job at that point. So this 13 Ghost movie, I thought it was pretty good, but before we even get to it, I gotta say, I feel like it could have been so much better. Someone mentioned last week that it was supposed to be a TV show.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're trying to do each episode 13 episodes.
No, that would be amazing. I could see it now.
Mm-hmm.
First season, the first 12 episodes. You do an episode on each ghost. Actually, it would be 11 episodes because 2 of the ghosts were tied together. It was a mother and a son.
Right.
But then the 12th episode, that's when the nephew would inherit the house. And then season 2 would be everything else. Because I feel like that the biggest downfall of this movie, you didn't really get any backstory on the ghosts until the very end when they flipped through the book saying, oh, this, and that, about these ghosts.
And I thought that was the most. We're going through it really fast too. I couldn't keep up.
Yeah, there's backstory for all the ghosts. It's out there, just not in the movie.
That's the best part. That's the best part.
It's they didn't go into it at all. I mean, come on, you can't just add one more.
Right.
You can't just add the 14th ghost. No.
So on Reddit, I found this. They have the 13 ghosts. They have this story on the 12 ghosts. Awesome. Can you guys see this? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the Juggernaut. Horace Mahoney was born very disfigured and was an outcast his entire life. His mother abandoned him, and his dad put him to work in the junkyard using his unusual strength to crush cars.
He was a bad dude.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Next up, we got the firstborn son, a ghost of a little bratty boy named
There he
Billy
is.
Michaels, who loved to pretend to be a cowboy. One day, another kid challenged Billy to a duel, but Billy's cap gun was no match for that boy's real steel-tipped arrow that Billy's ghost
Right
still
through the
carries.
head. Yeah,
Straight in his head. Yep.
right through the head. Awesome.
Yeah, they went with arrow-headed kid.
Shot him in the back, too, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Billy, man.
Man. We got the Torn Prince. Royce Clayton was a gifted and famous teenage baseball player in the 50s who caught the eye of colleges around the USA. Thanks to his challenger, a greaser who set him up, Royce died in an accident caused by cut brake lines. His remains are still buried at the baseball diamond, and his ghost carries his baseball bat.
Cool. You know what's cool about this too, Mark? They got their symbols up there too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, all the symbols were throughout the house too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, give me a TV show like these. These would be 3 amazing episodes so far.
I agree. 1,000%.
The Hammer, a family man and blacksmith, George Markley was falsely accused of stealing by a higher up and threatened with exile from their old western town. He refused to leave and his family was lynched. Seeking justice, George took his blacksmith's hammer and killed those responsible, but the townsfolk chained him to a tree and drove railroad spikes into his body.
Wow.
Incredible. He was definitely one of the coolest looking ghosts.
Yeah.
The Hammer. I can see the Hammer versus what's that guy's name? What's the Hatchet guy?
Oh, the movie Hatchet?
Yeah, the movie Hatchet.
Oh, Crowley. Victor Crowley.
Yeah, Victor Crowley. Yeah. The Hammer versus the Hatchet.
Yeah. A lot of people's favorite, the Angry Princess.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Dana Newman was a beautiful but abused lady who lived in the late 20th century. She had plastic surgeries to alter her perceived flaws. After a botched experiment that mutilated her eye, she brutally killed herself in a bathtub at the clinic. Her ghost often carries blood, is naked, and carries the same knife she used to commit suicide. Where was any of this in the movie?
Yeah, well, they
had the bathtub of blood in the movie.
Yeah,
they touched upon it a little bit, but like you're right. There was really no explanation. It was just everything was just thrown in front of you, like that quick editing stuff. That's what annoyed me.
Yeah,
I mean, like you got like flashes of everything instead of just showing us.
The Jackal, born to a prostitute in 1887, Ryan Kuhn developed a sick appetite for women, attacking and graping prostitutes. He voluntarily went to Borehamwood Institute for treatment, but the medical practices made him much worse, causing him to go completely insane after years of solitary confinement, having his head locked in a cage after breaking out of his straitjacket and developing a hatred of humanity. This explains the scene where he went after Shannon Elizabeth now.
Yeah. Scratching her all up.
Yeah. Man, this is I would love a book about this.
I was gonna say it's a movie in itself. They could just do individual films,
The Withered Lover, Jean Kritokos, was a happy and devoted wife and mother. She died as a result of fire injuries at St. Luke's Hospital half a year before the events of the film. Unlike most of the ghosts, she is not dangerous. She is benevolent. This is the nephew's wife.
Right. Which was a pretty good story. I thought that part was good. Yeah.
The Great Child and the Dire Mother, Margaret Shelburne, was a shy little lady standing 3 feet tall. At the freak show where she lived, she was raped, by the tall man and gave birth to Harold. When Harold was an adult, Margaret was kidnapped and killed by the other freaks one night, and Harold took his revenge with an axe and killed almost everyone there.
Wow.
Man. The Bound Woman. Susan LeGros was the richest girl in town and was very popular. Her one flaw was the way she toyed with boys and men. During her senior prom night, she was killed by a jilted ex named Chat Walters, a star quarterback, after catching her cheating with another guy.
Hardcore.
Yeah, the Pilgrimess. Isabella Smith came to North America as a colonist in order to find a new life after being an orphan in England. The tight-knit community ostracized and ignored her and used her as a scapegoat, being accused of witchcraft when crops and animals mysteriously died. She denied such accusations, but she was trapped in a burning barn but managed to escape unharmed. That sealed her fate, and she died of starvation after being condemned to the pillory that she carries with her as a ghost. Her skin is badly damaged. The torso.
Yeah, I want to see the torso.
The torso. Man.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite.
Jimmy the Gambler Gambino was a gambler in the early 1900s who caught the attention of the mafia after he lost a boxing bet and didn't have the money to pay up. The mafia cut him into pieces and wrapped him in cellophane, dumping the remains in the ocean. His ghost appears as a torso with a severed head nearby and is more a neutral spirit than actively hostile.
I would watch that movie. Come on, man.
Yeah. There you go, guys. That's the 12 ghosts.
Yeah. What about the Keith? You don't have a backstory on Keith?
Yeah, and then there's Keith. It's kind of like a wallflower, in the 1700s. A big ball at the castle. He ended up going there and sulking in the corner, slipping on some water, cracking his head on one of the toilet bowls there, and died. And
poor Keith, man.
And poor Keith, man. And then he was just like hang around the castle kitchen and
just
bathrooms and just kind of linger and the wallflowery type. And then he just ended up kind of traveling outside of the castle and wandering the earth and going in and out of the inns and the different towers and houses and and then he ends up in the glass house at the mansion, and just lingering around. So like I say, I really thought that was kind of boring, but you know what? That's life. Sometimes it's life, buddy.
Yeah, what can you do? But why were the ghosts so angry, though? Because of what happened to them? Like, why were they?
Probably,
yeah.
Well,
mad when you were a little kid. You were like, I just want to play cowboys, and then you got shot in the back of the head with an arrow.
So they just want to. So when they were set free, let's say, like, were they okay?
They're also like, this is sort of like a purgatory for them. They're trapped in this glass mansion. F. Murray Abraham.
He do, man. Okay.
Yeah. He is this kind of rich, very, very rich man who collects ghosts. He has this glass mansion that they're all trapped in. There's writing on the glass walls to keep these ghosts contained in their chambers. And he needs a 13th ghost. He fakes his death and then leaves his mansion to his nephew. His nephew is played by Monk. And
he maybe had an issue of Koni Waves.
Were
we in Monk? Was it Monk that we were in? Koni Waves?
No, we were in Psych.
Oh, Psych. I get those,
which played after Monk.
Yeah, I get those two shows mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're angry because they were prevented from moving on to the afterlife.
Oh, okay. I see.
And they had this lawyer going around insulting them.
Those glasses are kind of cool too.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
The lawyer takes Monk and his family and his nanny Raw Digga to the mansion to show him
what.
And he's giving them a tour. They think this is amazing because they're like struggling right now. Monk can't give his family the life that they deserve. He's just lost his wife, which we went through the ghost. He doesn't know this, but his wife is trapped in this house.
She's the fourth ghost. The fourth ghost.
Yeah. I don't think he faked his death. Why would he still have the neck wound? He didn't have the neck wound, Amanda. You weren't paying attention. He faked it. He ripped that off. That was a prop.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Was Matthew Lillard in on that? I don't think he was.
No, because
the girl was in on it.
Yeah, the girl was in on it.
Yeah, it wasn't Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, he was at the bottom. Remember, he was at the bottom of all the car wreckage.
Yeah, he was alive. It was fake blood. Right. Yeah, so when they're doing the tour, Matthew Lillard shows up. He's pretending that he works for the power company. He actually worked for Monk's uncle, and he knows that this is a trap, and he's trying to get this family out of the house before something bad happens. Unfortunately, the house is activated and the ghosts start being released. Everyone's trapped inside, including the lawyer who has been insulting these ghosts as he walks through the chambers.
Yeah. Well, it was activated because remember he set the money on the pedals. So whoever took the money and then it set everything in motion.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of in the beginning, sorry to interrupt though, but one of the shots, like in the very beginning, when you see Monk sitting in the chair and he's looking out and he's all happy with his family and his wife, and as it was circling around doing the credits, and then they show, you hear all the things that happen, and
Yeah.
the photograph, all like that. That was an amazing shot. Like I really, really like that scene a lot, like in the beginning. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a lot of great stuff in this. Like the set's amazing.
Yeah,
All the ghosts look incredible. I think it's shot well. I just think they didn't spend enough time on the ghost backstory because they were so interesting.
yeah, we could have had less Rod Digger though. I'm just saying,
What?
the comic relief.
So the first ghost is the angry princess. She gets out and she's going after the attorney, and he's backing up. And as he backs up, the glass panels close on him, slicing him in half. A great kill because the front half of him slides down the glass, and you see his other half stuck to the.
The effects were by KNB, by the way. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, so you knew you get top-notch effects.
So at one point, the family becomes they go their separate ways. Monk thinks Rod Digger is watching his son, but she can't keep up with him because he's racing around on his scooter. He hears a voice calling him to the basement. Another voice is telling him not to go. That would turn out to be his mom, but he doesn't listen. And he's chased by ghosts. Shannon Elizabeth, she's off doing her own thing. So everything starts going crazy, and Matthew Lillard finally explains himself and what's going on here and what they have to do.
Right.
While they're trying to escape, the woman from the beginning who was trying to shut down, supposedly, F. Murray Abraham. I know, what did he do?
Murray Abraham.
Her and this guy Cameron were trying to stop him, I guess, because he was keeping these ghosts from passing on to the afterlife. They were ghost activists, basically.
Yeah, they had spells and everything like that.
So she was actually she shows up. She apparently has snuck into the house, and she's going to lead everyone to escape. But before they escape, they have to get his son and daughter back. But they're trapped because who's here? F. Murray Abraham.
Poor Murray.
Still with the gash on his throat. They think he's the 13th ghost. They think.
Right.
Yeah. No.
He has trapped Monk's kids inside this giant machine because the 13th ghost actually has to be a person who sacrifices himself in an act of love to activate this machine. What does this machine activate? It gives the person who, I guess, activates it all-knowing knowledge and power over the world.
And the hellhole. It was basically a hellhole.
Yeah.
It was. Opens it up, and it gives them all the power.
So they get the quickening, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew Lillard is saying, no, I know you want to sacrifice yourself. It seems like the thing to do, but there's got to be another way. And basically, what does he do? He ends up killing.
Well, F. Murray kills the girl. She gets crushed between the two things.
Yeah.
So I think, you could kind of tell the budget was a little small, but they did the best they could. Because I would have seen more. It would have been such a cool scene to see her actually getting smashed. You showed the lawyer get cut in half.
Yeah.
I think that was the money
That's
shot.
where all the effects went.
Yeah, that was the money shot. But everything else, and it was the same with all the quick edits with all the ghosts. I wanted to see the ghosts more, they were so cool looking.
Where my paycheck went.
Yeah.
the split body.
Yep.
They could have had Keith, or they could have had that body split in half. I'm kind of conflicted now.
Yeah, man.
Sorry.
Can you imagine, just in between scenes, it just kind of cuts, and it's Keith.
just
just standing there, when they're talking about the machine. They're talking about all the sigils and the machines and the ghosts, and then all of a sudden it's just
Keith.
Yeah.
Penguin says, yeah, he was alive. It was fake blood. That's how he was able to kiss the chick. Amanda B says she missed that act, and that would explain why he could touch him. They could touch him, and the Ninja Genko says Rod Digger, hip hop artist. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
I think she did the title track as the credits rolled. I
could have sworn. Yeah, that's the case.
But Yeah, so even I liked Matthew Lillard becoming a ghost at the end as well.
Yeah, that was cool. But did he
That's
stay
really
at the house? I mean, you didn't see him walk out with the other ghost. And,
No.
Yeah,
well, you left out
Maybe.
F. Murray got picked up by all the ghosts and thrown in the contraption.
Yeah, he got like emperored.
Yeah, he got all
basically.
chopped up, and then the ghost escaped. And
Yeah.
they passed on to the afterlife, I would assume.
right.
And they
See,
escaped.
you know, what would have been cool too. Like just trapping the ghost would have been cool. I mean, they trapped the guy in the beginning. That what was he? Which one was he? He was the big tall guy, right? The big.
What was it?
But anyway, that scene was cool. They should have.
That would have been cool at the end, like before all that happens, like it cuts to the outside and it's like, and pulls up right in front of the mansion, the Ecto One. Bill Murray, boot steps out, you see a boot hit the ground, camera pans up, it's Bill Murray. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, they get out of the Ecto One, they throw the proton packs on, and they go capture all the ghosts.
Ghost busting.
Hear me
Hell
out,
yeah.
Keith. Hear me out, Keith. There's been a bit of a Matthew Lillard resurgence. Five Nights at Freddy's, Scream 7.
Yeah.
How about 13 Ghosts 2? Keith and Matthew Lillard.
Oh, it'd be great.
Perfect.
Keith and Matt. Yeah, Keith and Matt haunt the mansion.
2 ghosts.
Hell
We
yeah.
don't even need the other 11. 2 ghosts.
Right.
That's all you need. That's enough. Maybe they'll have the budget at that point. Then they'll cut it, and then the movie will be called Matthew Lillard.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to it, man.
True.
Hollywood.
I know I got to wrap this up, but what's the deal with Quentin Tarantino not liking Matthew Lillard's acting?
I have no idea.
And Paul Dano.
I know. I think it's like a market ploy.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be shocked if they weren't in Quentin Tarantino's next movie.
Yeah. I could
You know,
see
he
it.
still has one movie left in him. And if
Dude.
Paul Dano and Matthew Lillard in it, then it was like a big joke the whole time. Because you're right. Like, why attack those guys? You know what I mean?
FQT.
What did he do, man? Yeah, we all
I don't
know.
know, man. FQT. I don't know. Even though Quentin Tarantino has some hot takes, I don't think he means what he says half the time.
Yeah, I think,
That dude's all hopped up on coffee.
Yeah, Penguin's right. He's just old, senile, you know.
By the way, 205 people watching right now on X, YouTube,
Rock on,
Facebook.
man.
If you're new to the channel, we're here every Sunday talking horror movies, usually for an hour. We're cutting this one short.
Getting
But
ready
next
for the
week-
Super Bowl.
Yeah, we've got to see that Green Day performance in this house. But next week, in honor of Valentine's Day, we're going to watch the David Boreanaz slasher movie, Valentine. Let's play the trailer.
Oh, sassy.
Penguin's going to love this. This is probably our most attractive cast ever.
Everybody's going apes for David
We're all-
Bananas.
Yeah, they're all models, man.
Loves me.
Spend this Valentine's Day
He loves me not.
with someone you love,
He loves me.
someone you trust,
He loves me not.
and someone you know
He loves me.
won't try to kill you.
Will you dance with me? Dance with me? Dance with me? Dance.
Remember the kid everybody ignored on Valentine's Day?
Loser.
Well, he remembers you.
God, we were so horrible to that kid.
What do you think happened to him? Hello? Stay away from me. Valentine.
I'm gonna have a double feature. I think I'm gonna watch this and Hard Eyes
Hard Eyes is
There
great.
you go.
with my girl.
But this is directed by Jamie Blank, who did Urban Legends too, which is another big horror movie around that time. So
Yeah.
I saw this in theaters. Penguin says he saw it in theaters too, and he watched it last night.
I never saw it, to be honest. So yeah, it'll be a first for me.
The Ninja Genko, he missed it.
Yeah, me too.
John Epple says that will be seen right after 13 Ghosts. And the Ninja Gecko says it looks fire. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. Man, I loved David Boreanaz as an angel back then. That was my favorite show of the time.
Yeah.
But go watch Valentine. We'll be back here next week. It's time for the Super Bowl. Dex, where can people find you at?
If you're just browsing around, you can find me on Instagram, DexterWeek6975, on X, Dexter_art, and Dexter Weeks on Facebook.
Keith, I assume people can just find you lingering around?
Yeah, I mean, you can find me on TikTok. I'm like, hey, it's just Keith at TikTok.
Nice.
Just look around. He's lingering somewhere. So,
guys, you can find me on X and Instagram at Koni Waves. Make sure you subscribe to Primetime Poulton. Hit the notifications. We'll be back next Sunday talking Valentine and Shadow Sentry. You have until March 13th to pre-order a copy. Thanks to everyone who supported the book so far. We'll see you next week. Bye.